good, people? What's good, my people, my brothers?
Yeah, man.
We're back with another one.
We're not supposed to be wearing masks.
Eh?
Sorry?
My mask.
I'm a mascan.
Why are we supposed to be wearing masks, bro?
No,
It's
tell
like
us.
COVID again.
Tell the people why you want to wear a
We
mask.
move TV and that's I'm protocol image.
No. Shut up about the masks, bro. Welcome to another episode of the Fat Ass Convo. I am your boy, once again, the waviest man on the planet, After J. I'm not alone in the studio. I'm not alone in this camaraderie of people. I'm with the big man himself, Booger Boog, Booger
Yeah.
2 Love, the
man.
one and only.
Jay, sorry to interrupt your intro, my nigga, but how does this sound? I don't like this. This is fine. Yeah, okay, I carry on.
Wow. Way to interrupt the intro on some like IT shit.
We're gonna cut the shit out.
We're gonna cut the shit out. Why?
We're gonna cut the where I interrupt you out.
Ah.
You know, I realized on the last one, the one I think released today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to you guys, it's probably like 3 weeks later, but episode 2 of season 11.
Yeah.
I say that I'm gonna cut this out anyway, and I don't.
And
No, it's episode 3, so you're still gonna hear it. It's not out yet. Like I'm gonna cut this out.
They would have heard it by now, though.
Yeah, they would have heard it, but I don't cut it out, and I was too lazy to cut it out. I was just like, fuck it, let's just do it. Yeah.
But we have a guest in the building, man. We have a guest in the building. Your brother, your butt himself. What do you want people to call you, bro?
Ralph.
Just Ralph.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want like a cooler name than just Ralph?
Menelis.
Manelisi. Huh?
Menelis.
Menelisi.
Yes.
What does that mean, dog? For the people that don't know Zulu.
Satisfier.
Say again.
The satisfier.
The satisfier.
Yeah. Some sexy shit.
Is that what you're known for in the streets?
Not really.
You know,
But
but
like-
you know the weird thing is that you've said this before as a kid, isn't it?
Not the satisfier.
Yeah, you were like really young when you first.
I googled my name.
Yeah.
Googled this
The
shit.
first time, like I was so worried because he was a kid. He was like still in primary, I think.
Yeah.
And he's like, he called himself the Satisfier. I was like, why you call you so young? 'Cause, you know, me understanding what satisfying, like the Satisfier is, it's sexual, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't. Did you think it was sexual, or to you it was just like a
My
translation?
name.
It was just a translation of your
It's
name.
actually my name.
The satisfier, my boy. For the rest of this shit, you're gonna be the satisfier.
The Satisfier, the chef. He satisfied us. We are satisfied with your cooking skills. Big ups.
Yeah, man. Shout out. We just had a nice
Some good
pizza, boy.
pepperoni. What was it? Mexican.
Mexican, the Mexican.
Oh
one was
shit!
fire.
I don't have any headgear, man.
What do you mean?
Yellow.
You know how you always want me to wear like a cap or a hat. and
It's
stuff.
fine. Show your scruffy hair, bro.
But this is a
We are
510 rand haircut, people.
Yeah, this motherfucker got a haircut for $510.
Take his thing.
Anyway, so I was watching. Well, not watching. While I was editing our last podcast.
Yeah.
Season 11.
Yeah.
We speak about my haircut and how much it cost and your haircut and all stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, we that goes by, and as we speak, you keep looking at the camera. I told you this, eh?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So I'm watching with the lady now, my girlfriend. I don't want to call her my girlfriend anymore.
What?
Because what if like potential wants to like now I'm pushing them. We're like, oh, he's taking. But they say you sexier when you take.
Yeah,
them,
bro.
so-
Girls want you more once you have a girl. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
Anyway, I'll tell you exactly why I'm like not comfortable to say my girlfriend. I'll tell you now.
Okay.
Remind me, otherwise I won't. You know me, I forget.
Yeah.
So then she's like, it's so cringy how you guys keep looking at the camera. Well, I wasn't looking at it that much, you were. But then I was like, maybe I should because we're making a TV show. And I was like, nah, it's not right. So I left it. Then you carried on. And you'd literally talk to me, but through the camera, like, no, Puga, that can't happen. Huh? I'm like, so my girl's like, nah, that was just cringy. So now, I just think we should all be aware of that. And
So you don't look at the camera.
no, we can look at the camera. What if you want to talk to them?
Yeah, what if I talk to the people?
Huh?
That's what I was thinking. What if I'm talking to them?
Yeah. So like I guess there are moments. So if we're saying something that is directed at the people, you should then look at them. Of Ganjan people.
I love how you just coaching us through this whole thing. We're right slap bang in the middle of the episode. Slap bang in the middle, and this guy's like, "Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do for
Or were
this
you
one."
planning to look at the camera the whole time?
Bro, like you have to engage.
This
Let them
guy-
see.
this guy
Let them
looks-
see this face. Let them see this
This
face.
guy
This
wants
is
to
a
be
glorious
famous,
face.
bro. Like,
No, not famous, dog. I don't want to be famous.
It's gonna be known.
You know why? Because of AKA, dog. I don't want to be famous because of AKA.
But
He
as
speaks
AKA is
about it.
dope, he's happy.
He is an amazing artist, but he speaks about how it's shit to be a celebrity,
So why is
bro,
he still a
because everyone's in
celebrity?
your business. Because he makes good music. He'll forever be a celebrity now.
He's rich.
It's
And he
over.
gets attention. Huh?
It's over. He'll forever be a celebrity. Because he makes good music all the
Rather
time.
than be a good podcaster and be a celebrity.
so I don't understand what you say.
Me too.
What? What are you confused about?
You say you don't want to be famous because of AKA.
Yes, I heard I listened to what he said in his song about being a celebrity, about how everyone being in your business and you have to answer for everything that you do. You as a person who's not famous, you don't have to answer for anything. When you do a
kinda
wrong
do.
thing,
You kind of do.
not like celebrities though.
Yeah, but she's.
Maybe it's not the same platform. We don't work for the same people.
But like you do answer.
But let's say AKA slaps
Publicly, bro.
If he slaps his girlfriend, he'll have to answer to his family and the girl's family, maybe the cops. So that is equal with everyone. The difference that because he wants to keep his fans, then he'll have to answer to his fans too. It's his job. It's unfair for him to say that, to say I have to answer to everyone in the public, which is his fans. Otherwise you'll lose us if you're a
Stakeholders.
GBV person.
Stakeholders.
Yes, stakeholders.
Very
Yeah.
important people.
But like,
If
but it's not, okay.
like if I do the same and my employers find out about it, right? They might not care about it because the nature of our business relationship doesn't like mingle with that, me slapping my girlfriend. But if I slap my girlfriend while wearing something that represents the company I work for, I'll have to answer to them too.
Yeah.
So it's all the stakeholders of my life that I answer to. So he's being silly. We all answer to other people.
I just wanna disclaim that I wasn't quoting him when he said that. I was just from listening to him. That's how he makes it sound like being a celebrity is a difficult thing because
You think he informs
there's
other-
things that it's not even about him doing bad things or doing something bad. He just wants to share a private moment. He really can't because he's always in the public eye. Someone wants to take a picture of him. Someone wants to, and he just wants to do some shit. I just want to be out. Let me just be out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He chose this life. Of course.
I see AKA.
Well, it's not about Kendrick. Why tell me when someone's a Kendrick online?
Yeah,
It's
Kendrick
cool.
uyibrazo.
Oh, because of a time to go live.
Nah, uyibrazo kakhulu.
Also, do you think he
And
can
when
make
he
like
releases,
a
he's
sound
gonna be-
opinion off of like music?
Say again?
Like a sound opinion, like this is the way I'm gonna live my life because this music said so.
Yes.
Yeah, or gospel,
Yes.
maybe. Don't take gospel.
No, not just gospel.
But-
Not gospel. I'm sure I've told the story before in the pod. Of a small movement here is a big noise, so just be careful. Even with the ropes down.
Yeah, it's a-
101 coaching.
Whatever, man. It's a new system we're using
No,
because
that's alright, bro.
we've got an
That's
extra
already
guest
close.
and we
That's
don't have enough mics.
Are they
so,
usually this close?
huh? Nah, they're usually like close to our lips, like we hold them like very close. So this is gonna be a weird sound for people listening. Hey,
I'm like, "Tush."
huh?
Oh, man.
Okay.
So good. So Ralphie, my boy.
Wait, I was answering his question, homie.
Sorry.
So yeah, he's asking like, can you use music
Oh yeah. To
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you can because I've told the story on I think episode 3 or 4 where I went to church and I used like they were all giving verses, sharing verses. This fine baby invited me. I had to go, like trying to
I think that's how everybody got into church.
Heathen.
Nah. We were kind of like born into it. We're PKs, bro.
I mean, on your own choice, on your own abroad, it's like there's a girl there. Let me.
Maybe.
girls
Yeah, there's
there.
always even
Also
in like
for-
Sunday
There's
school.
girls there. Huh?
It's also fun. It's good entertainment.
What?
It's good lessons. It's good times. You get healed.
In church? Yeah, for
But
sure.
it's just like
Anyway, so I go to this church, and now it's youth time. They're sharing verses, and they get to me, they're like, okay, share a life experience with the verse. I'm like, got you. You know what I realized this week, guys? I was listening to this album, J. Cole, and he speaks about love yours. You know, love yours, and somebody might have a bigger house, someone might have a prettier girl, but love what you have.
Giving it to him.
You know, and I preach, bro. I got into the moment because at that time, okay, I had a car and I used to play that song, that album in my car, and then that song came in. Like, I loved everything. I loved even my car, bro, because my car is quite a scrap. It's a Golf 2 1986 car, is it?
You must put a picture of your car right here.
Alright, I'll put it right here. I don't know. Whatever.
Wherever.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So I like, it made me love everything I have. My car is actually quite cool. It's just an old car. It's a cool looking car, but it's old.
Cool old car.
You know, it doesn't have a fan on it, and it doesn't have many things, but fuck,
But
it's
it
a
gets
car.
from A to B.
Yeah, and I'll be trying to be like, love yours, whatever, you know. So yeah, man.
That's
So
how
you
niggas
can
always
use
like
music to, you know, as a religion, literally, because you know what, you know, it's like,
Because I like music.
you currently just said you can't accept gospel because you think you can use gospel, right?
It's like it's the Bible. They say in the Bible.
Yeah. So basically, it's like you making music synonymous to religion, basically, and in the Bible.
But music has always been like synonymous.
Okay, I'm not arguing that. I'm saying that's what you're doing. So I'm just making the listeners
Project.
I've got a week.
just say it out loud. It's weird. When
Project. Sorry.
just tell me, bro, project, because it's weird when they see you there. You know, on the last one, you were like, I'm watching this, like, what's he doing? People are watching us. Just tell me phone, nigga. Anyway, with I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck it. I was about to go ham on you guys.
Bro.
Gospel in the Bible. You can't be that. Can't be.
Gospel. We talk about gospel.
I wasn't talking about gospel. I was talking about music being synonymous to religion.
Yeah.
And music has bad things, like make it drop wet ass pussy. Well, it's not really bad. That could be considered heaven in the religion of music. You know, wet ass pussy. You know,
Wet ass.
yeah. That is, you
I feel
do
like
well
girls
and
understand
you.
it better than guys.
What?
That song.
Okay, fair enough, but whatever. It could be considered good or bad, whatever. Your own translation. And sometimes they talk about gangsters and shooting, and that could be the hell of the Bible. You know, there's that verse in the Bible where they talk about the 7 horns and shit.
Can I have some juice?
Yeah, no.
You don't know that? What's that verse, bro?
Which
What's
verse?
it, juice, like, bro?
Which chapter 12 works in the funny Bible? Man, young guy, man.
verse?
Not Genesis, that's the beginning. It's
Which verse?
Revelations.
Revelation.
Where there's a 7-headed monster that eats you and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
And the mark of the beast.
yeah, like, so the bad side of the music could be considered that type of verse. And then as a human, you choose how to interpret it and you choose what you're going to work with. Because, for example, the Bible at some point says, I don't know the Bible that well,
Now
but
we're a religious podcast.
whatever. It says that something about gay stuff is not right. Sodomy and Gomorrah shit, you know? It says that. But many of us choose to ignore that shit. We just like, aye.
I don't think we choose to ignore it. I think we choose not to go to jail because of it. Not that I have a problem with it. I wouldn't act on it. But many people can't just walk around and be like, you're gay, so I'm going to shoot you or hurt you. Because the law doesn't allow it. Go to Malawi. Not Malawi. Or go to those countries. I don't want to put a country.
I think in Uganda they
go. Yeah, Uganda. Go to Uganda and be gay. Sorry. Go there and be gay.
They'll ask you, why are you gay?
Go there.
Why are you
And
gay?
try that. No, it's just the law, man. It's just,
You are gay.
We follow certain rules. And our rules say we can't do anything anymore, you know.
The craziest thing about religion is that, like...
But that was a very abstract way of looking at music, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there. But I really think you can use music as a therapeutic religion.
I think it can be therapeutic.
Can I answer your question quick? Your question asked, can you use music to like live your life, right?
Like,
that
yeah,
what you said?
Make
to,
principles
yeah.
and stuff.
Yes. So you listen to a Jay-Z song, he'll speak about owning your own things and doing all that and how you can acquire things, and those things make you want to go research. So now you're living the way that he's talking about in his music.
That's another perspective. That's another
Or you
perspective.
could read.
Guys,
But sometimes you don't have access to schools. But like still.
sorry guys, I'm just gonna be a bit of a dick.
What's up?
I love how you guys are projecting yourself. Please keep that vibe, because sometimes you guys drop the volume.
Okay.
So please just, so that the listeners can hear us. If you want to check how you sound, just look at the waves there.
Look at which waves.
These waves.
Don't ever go to my waves.
Okay,
Okay,
anyway, you can carry on, yeah?
So that's the way I look at it. I take the principles that they talk about in the music, like, okay, if you're gonna go into things that have entertainment and stuff, you better own that thing. The Dave Chappelle thing, that's knowledge that you're learning.
Yeah.
They're speaking about things that are prevalent in your life. Dave Chappelle lost his fucking show to fucking Comedy Central because he signed a contract when he was fucking 28. Now everybody else is streaming it. They eating money.
I'm 28. You can't really.
What?
Next year I'm 28. You can't be like, you signed a contract when you're 28. I know how it feels to be 28. You should know that you don't want someone to piss in your face when you're 28. So you should know what you want in a contract.
Of course, but at that time, if you have a baby on the way,
Where does piss in the face come in? I'm so lost. I think I missed something. I missed something.
Like a little carry reference.
Jesus.
yeah, that was.
Wait. Jafta mentioned, guys, help me catch up. Jafta mentioned that the Dave Chappelle used his art to teach us about
When he signed the contract when he was
how he got fucked.
How he got fucked over.
And then you say I'm 28. You should know. You should know that you don't want to be pissed on the face when you're 28. How did that correlate? Someone
shouldn't take advantage of you. You should know how to.
But listen,
when you're going into something,
lean into it.
when you're going into something at this age, at your age, I don't know how old you are. You can't blame it on someone else.
he's not blaming it on anybody.
But
He's not blaming it on anyone. He's saying you guys took advantage of. Of course, it was his choice.
He's blaming someone.
It's not. No, listen.
Who took advantage of it?
Let me finish. Okay. So he's saying, obviously, I made that choice at that time, but what you guys are doing, okay, you made money off it back then before I left the show, cool. But now you're gonna make money off it now still and give it to other people and sell it to other people, and other people are streaming it, and I'm not eating off that thing.
Yeah, it's capitalism.
He's saying it is capitalism. I signed the contract, but fuck that. Morally and ethically, fuck that.
And then what happened? Did it change? It didn't change.
What do you mean it didn't change?
Did Comedy Central give him his money?
Who?
No, but that's the movement he started.
That's the movement.
I didn't send him the link.
I think a lot of people. Kanye is giving people back their rights. Kanye is fighting for people's.
Exactly, bro. Because the white people are fucking over.
Yes, at this point you should know.
That's what I was telling Booger now. But at that time, they didn't know. Nobody knew anything.
I knew that I wanted to own my own wealth.
But
when I was young. I didn't know I wanted to make a music.
When Dave Chappelle was 28, he didn't have access to Google, my G. Think about it.
Steve, he didn't know he wanted to own his own things.
He didn't have access to information as much as we did.
Steve Harvey is from an older generation. And he's doing it, right?
Has Steve Harvey ever spoken about being fucked over? Steve Harvey answers to the white man. He's like,
They own their thing with Bernie Mac and their concert that made them
which thing?
$50 million.
But he doesn't own the Steve Harvey show. He doesn't own the Steve Harvey show.
Because he's okay with it. Doesn't matter. He's okay with it.
But he doesn't own it. Even if he's okay with it or he's not okay with it, he doesn't own it. It's not his.
Ding, riff again. Sorry, guys. I'm the sound guy today. Ralph, I'm gonna really need you to come closer like Jafta is, eh? Like lean into it like as much as you can.
Bring your chair closer as much as you can.
Yeah, if you need to, you're fine. Just lean in like that. Just crouch. Sorry, guys. I'll just disturb the good interaction here. Huh? Some perp. Don't worry. I'll be the person who pours you guys shit. You guys go at it. But so far, Jay, I'm gonna sell you out.
Sell me out.
Because Ralph brought up a point that made me think of myself as a kid. Being an autistic, not autistic, an autistic kid.
Yeah.
And people approached me for my art. I'm telling you, this guy doesn't listen to me, bruh.
Yeah.
Malum see though.
Anyway,
thank you.
What was I saying?
You should beat that.
So he says when he was young, he knew he wanted to own his wealth. All right, I don't know what that meant, but it made me think of how when I was young and making music, I did get approached through proxies, not direct, but through proxies. I did get approached by certain big name producers and artists to use my music. All right, like they asked guys that knew me that they heard my music and stuff. They're like, yo, can you tell that kid to just make a CD? I'll pay him like 50 grand for his music and stuff. Ask him, he'll tell you. I ignored those people till today. And the proxies are mad at me till today. Well, they love me. I mean, they family. But they mad because they didn't understand why I wouldn't take the money. But that's because I wanted to know that my art is mine. You can license, like you can borrow it, you know, but it's mine. You can use it maybe for 5 years, but it's going to be mine after 5 years, and I'm going to, you know. So I knew that I understood that, even though I couldn't put it into proper words of licensing and all that stuff.
Always wrote down stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna own this. We're gonna.
Like I didn't. So when he says like at some point in life you should just know that you're getting fucked. So if you get fucked and then you gain strength and then you're like, no, I'm gonna fuck you back, it doesn't make it any right. So like what Dave Chappelle did, Rolf, just to put Rolf and the listeners into the mix of what happened. There's a video. I'll put a link somewhere. I'm not sure on our Twitter. Jay, that's your job. I gave you. Please put it on the Twitter so they see it. And Insta and shit. So Dave Chappelle.
It's a special, gahle.
Yeah.
Special.
When was this?
Recently,
Like
he sent it to me yesterday.
No, when was
put
the
out 2 days
special?
ago.
I don't know, but I'll send it to you so you check it out. But
No,
what he
the
says
recent
there,
Sticks and Stones one.
no, a new
another
one,
one.
a new one.
Oh.
Let me finish this now. He says that when he was at when he was working with Comedy Central, they kind of like fucked him contractually.
Like the David Chappelle show.
Yeah, they own it, and he's not making money off the thing, right? And now he's telling the people, if you guys love me and if you think I'm worth anything, and if I've brought you any joy or whatever, please, if you want to support me, do not watch my show. Do not watch the David Chappelle show.
So don't stream it.
Me,
on
David
that thing.
Chappelle, I'm telling you, do not watch David Chappelle. If you love me, boycott it up until they pay me. All right. So basically, what's happening there? Then he tells Netflix, because he's got a contract with Netflix. Like, yo, you guys are streaming my show, the David Chappelle show, and I'm not getting paid for it. That doesn't make me feel nice. He says that, like, it doesn't make me feel nice. It's not nice. Then Netflix, what do? They take the David Chappelle show off just to make him happy. So it's like, that's the right way of doing capitalism, because you actually care about how people feel, you know?
Yeah.
When I watched that, I was on David Chappelle's side. I was like, yeah. But then, I remember I told you on one of the shows that I was a big socialist type of guy, and now I'm trying out the capitalist system. So it's hard because like I grew up in a socialist mentality, but now I'm trying to transition into a capitalist mentality to see how that works, you know? And from what I've learned, hey man, it doesn't make sense to say you bullied me into a bad contract. Now that I've got some form of power, I'm gonna bully you back to get that.
It makes perfect sense.
You know what I mean?
I think that's the whole point of capitalism. It's the fight.
What?
Like that's capitalism.
But it's hypocritical to say to people, they bullied me, so help me boycott them. It's like you bullying them now because you powerful.
Now maybe.
Yes, he can do it. I'm not with capitalism.
Is
it allows you to do something like that.
all
right.
It's hypocritical.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Capitalism is hypocritical.
Oh, you're gonna have to go deeper. And what do you mean by that?
But bro, it's so crazy that like, if you think about this thing, these dudes are making.
Yeah. So you hear how low you are, yeah?
These dudes are making money off my shit that I've already been fucked over by. Now you're gonna fuck me over even more by playing my shit and making money off it, and I'm still gonna get a squat.
Acting on the show.
Yeah, he's the main actor. It's the David Chappelle show.
No, not like we should.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
old
an
one.
old
It's
one.
the rerun.
Oh,
And I want to go watch it. I've been watching it on YouTube.
Then let them pay him.
He's asking too much of us. You
But
can't.
That's what the South African actors are fighting. No, I don't know if they're still fighting that shit, but that's what they're fighting.
What?
They don't get paid for reruns.
Oh shit!
Oh, I heard that. That
They
started
just
like
get
last
paid.
year.
Like,
isn't it?
the producers get paid for reruns, and DSTV.
But the actors don't get paid for rerun.
No, I think that's a legit.
That's a fuck
But that's
over,
what they're
bro.
doing to Dave Chappelle.
Hey, bro, even the models on the stores, bro.
Which stores?
One of the stores I worked for, long time ago.
Which
All
one?
right. Well, I can't mention
were
the
you
stores
doing?
here. I was working. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I can't mention the companies are off. It's weird.
No.
Anyway, so they were not paintings, pictures of these people modeling the clothing of that company, right? Should I explain to Ralph what I mean? Cause
No.
okay, fuck Ralph, just catch on.
Catch up.
Yeah. So one of the companies I fucking worked for.
One.
Fuck,
Okay, carry on.
Ralph. You know my life, bro. You know the companies that had pictures over there. You know those fucking companies. Why must I explain?
Carry on. I'm
Did Bubs have pictures?
Oh, Bubs the shop.
Bubs is like a shop in Soweto I worked in. Like anyway.
Continue.
I was lost because like you didn't have
Anyway.
a shop.
Bubs is also my dad's nickname, and then
100%.
Bubs is the name of a certain shop I work for, so it's confusing. Oh no, what happened? Oh, thank God.
Let's try to job.
Hey, Jaft. Fuck. Anyway, so the models that are on there, I think it was the black lady, because when the email came out, it was a black name like Naledi. Take down the picture of Naledi.
Damn,
you know?
way out to air out Naledi.
Are you serious?
I don't know if it's Naledi. I just made up a name.
Oh.
You know, but it was a black name. I remember, like every picture that has Naledi, please take it down. I think it was because she said, "Hey, if I'm still there, I want to get paid royalties."
It's not Nandi.
Yo, bro.
It doesn't matter who it is.
No, because like there's this Nandi chick who used to keep all the way on Twitter. Eh? Like if you check your, you know the thing on your green thing at the shop.
The green thing at the shop.
Okay,
Yo,
hold up, bro.
Relax.
You hey, now I'm gonna have to
What?
bleep that shit out, nigga. Why we don't say companies' names?
I didn't say this your company name.
You said a brand,
You said the green thing.
and you said. No, I said it.
I can't say Nike.
Huh?
I can't say
Well,
Nike.
we can't say a brand that we actually.
Well, no one knows.
You have to cut off
You
this whole
make
thing.
Ralph, listen, like Ralph, if we say something bad about a company, the company we're speaking about now, it is not allowed. So we can't mention their fucking name. We can't mention the
I
name.
can't say anything.
I'm not saying anything about it, but I'm saying there's a woman who's black
100%, but
models
now,
for them
yeah, but now,
on Twitter.
yes, but now I'm talking about a place I used to work for that I didn't mention the name. Now then you say, oh, but this girl wears this brand which only exists in this. So you
Ralph
you
wants
like,
to be too real.
yeah, Ralph. Oh,
You can't
anyway.
be too real, Ralph.
But it's not your fault. You don't understand
Yeah,
the
it's
complexities. You knew. We understand. Just fuck. I'm gonna have to work hard and bleeping out this part. I don't want to cut it. I like it. but just know that we can't be mentioning companies' names.
You can bleep it.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you
Yeah.
know how hard it is. No. Rather just speak in code. People who understand. People understand, man. Just speak in code. Because I'm gonna miss out. Like, how many times you say you're gonna bleep? Episode 2 still has that word we're not supposed to say in life. Maggoty.
Really?
Yeah, it still has it, man. So I'm saying, man, we're gonna bleep this out. Then I forget.
I love to say fat.
Oh, fuck.
It's in the dictionary though.
Shit. Oh,
I
man.
just wanna-
I'm talking about the cigarette though. So don't.
It's a part of the
So don't
cigarette,
let
but
them-
The
So don't
cigarette
let
is
them
not.
let you know.
The cigarette is not a faggot. It's a fag.
No, it's a faggot also.
Go read
No.
the dictionary. It's
Read
just
the dictionary, my
Fuck
G.
it, man, guys.
We search these motherfuckers, bro. You think we come
Use
here unprepared?
GAT and
We're not you,
GOT.
bro. We're not you, bro. We come here prepared, bro. We come here knowing what
It's
we're
in
gonna
the
talk
dictionary.
about.
I'm prepared. I got my
If you
phone.
write,
Oh, my phone's fucking
if
recording.
you write gay on the internet, it's gonna tell you happy.
Faggot, okay? A bundle of
Faggot,
sticks
Boom.
bound together as fuel.
A
What?
gay man, right there, right.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's offensive, North American for a gay man. But
So
it's
what's
not
that
a cigarette. A fag is a cigarette.
Oh, okay, so faggot is a
Go
bunch of sticks. I'm talking about a bunch of
get.
sticks.
Go get. Go get.
Okay.
Get.
Oh, bro.
Faggot.
No, guys, come on.
Faggot.
Guys, I'm gonna just cut this whole part. Fuck it.
I wasn't doing it.
No, you can't cut this
I
part.
wasn't doing it on purpose. That was not-
There we go again. It says the same thing.
No, man.
Offensive slang term. Yeah, man.
How did you spell it? F-A?
with the A at the end.
Fag is a cigarette.
Uh-huh. And the other
But
one
the
was the
full
other
one,
Which was the full one?
nah, fuck you guys. Guys, you guys don't understand that if
Don't
this
type
gets
in, don't type in gay there.
if this gets flagged somewhere, it'll be taken down. Then we did this whole thing for nothing.
You know what's funny?
I'm working with idiots here, guys. Like,
You know what's funny? It's
fuck.
like Rolf did what he did, then when I did what I did, so you have a lot of work to do.
You did it on purpose.
Nah, bro, I didn't do it on purpose. It was a moment.
Nah,
it would be amazing.
If you guys understood how hard it is to fucking bleep this shit.
If we were to post it on SoundCloud, it would be amazing. If we were to post it on SoundCloud, just SoundCloud, it would be amazing. We should start a Patreon. Because on Patreon, you can just put this.
I'm working on that. I tried to.
Patreon, you can just put...
But the thing is, I think you have to pay to be on Patreon.
Yeah, people also have to pay us to listen to it.
But then what if like people don't know us?
Yeah, but people are going to support.
Who?
Okay.
You guys don't have faith. That's the thing. I
No,
have faith in
I don't have faith in our listeners. I don't think our listeners know what Patreon is.
I don't think they want to, like...
Our listeners...
Buy.
80% of our listeners were introduced to podcasting by us. You'd be like, hey, listen to my podcast. What's a podcast? A podcast is a radio station.
Oh, you've also gone through those.
Yeah, always. Now, ours has music, people, at the end of the last... Always the last episode of the season.
Man.
We have music, dope-ass songs.
You know what it is.
Ooh, my last BES. You know what BES means?
Mm-hmm.
My last BES was Docs Type Sam.
I don't know.
Fire,
Hey,
boy.
I feel like he's not filling a gap with that type of vibe.
What do you mean, Ralph?
Umlindo,
Nah,
he's
dog.
competing with the heavy.
Umlindo's not cheesy.
Eh?
Umlindo's not cheesy.
Yeah, but that's what he's competing with. He's
Yabona
not filling a
Mchitaloa. He's gonna create his own niche, his own fan base.
I like Dogs. I really love Dogs. He wrote a song about Aromax, but you know.
About what?
Aromax.
Aromat.
Yeah,
Aromat Young Sprinkler.
that brand.
I don't know about that. But
It's dope. But no, he didn't do it for them. He did it for himself.
Okay. All I'm saying is that Docs is going places.
He really
Well,
is.
I don't know if he's going places because I don't know if he still does it. But if he continues, he
But he
will
was on
get
Slick
somewhere.
on Life, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's on Slick on Live.
When?
But I don't know how it is to get there. It's just cool to see him there.
It's like iTunes that you don't pay
was
for.
it? I thought it was an interview. Wasn't it an interview?
No, I just saw his name there.
Really?
When I googled Docs Type Siami, he popped up on Slick on Live. And I was like, oh shit, this nigga's on Slick on Live. I don't know how to get there. I've never tried, so.
You can upload.
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, man. So we played Docs. It was amazing. He fell in love with him.
Yeah. It was
He said on the pod, like, this guy just gained a new fan. I was so
man,
proud.
You got a new fan, dog. I was searching music. I listened to him.
No,
I
maybe
listened
not.
to him a little bit.
What?
Do you think there's anything different between you and your laptop?
What do you mean?
Maybe.
Wow.
Like, what makes you different from your laptop?
What makes you different from your laptop? Ralph is a weird guy. He asks like weird things.
You know, he asked me this. Early on,
it's really hurting me.
I kind of avoided the discussion a bit. But I said he must send me the notes because he was writing an exam on this.
I'm still
Because you know, it's one of those questions that break your mind.
What's the difference between you and your laptop?
machines.
And machines. You have a soul, bro. Machines don't have souls.
What makes you think you have a soul?
Bro, it's faith, bro.
If
And
you,
this is created by
remember
man.
when I was asking you,
Are you created by man, bro?
We don't. Well, it doesn't matter what created us. We were created.
But who created this, though?
My mom and my
But who
dad
created
me.
this?
I was created by man, actually. I was created by a man
Come on, bro,
who
don't do
desired a
Don't
woman.
do- ugh.
How?
Who created this?
You
Motherfuckers
were
created this from
Phat.
scratch, bro.
But now,
what are you talking
when you
about?
die, what happens to you? Where does the soul go? What happens?
You go to heaven, bro. Now we're gonna circle back to that Christian.
No, it's not a Christian
and-
thing. I was thinking.
It's a belief thing about what you believe in.
I was thinking you
That's
break,
what we'll always think.
you
You
know?
break.
Yeah.
What do you mean you break?
When you die, it's like you drop a speaker, something disconnects. You can try to put it together, but it won't work. It's over.
So your soul.
Sometimes you can.
So you don't
sometimes
believe
you
you have a
can't.
soul.
I don't know. I'm still thinking about that.
You're
It's
still
deep.
thinking about that.
It's difficult. I really see a lot of similarities. You know what I mean?
In what? In machines and people.
So, I don't know are you saying that the argument your books made defeated your own logic to differentiate yourself
Not
from machines?
The thing is, we're going somewhere, right? So it's determined where we're going, right? We're either going to die, or we're trying to get to success, or we're fighting for something. We're trying to get something.
Yeah.
But And that's what machines try to do. They just try to make things easier. We're trying to make things easier for ourselves, and they're trying to make things easier for us. Say fanel.
So are you saying the only role for a machine is to try and make things easier?
I thought it was 16.
So
But
machines don't try and make things harder.
I don't think so, unless they're told to.
Okay, so let's agree that machines don't make things harder.
Unless they have to, like a
they
game.
Okay, so they do now.
No, humans also, but like,
No,
point
no,
is,
I'm just
what makes
asking.
them different from
Okay,
humans?
I hear you, but
Yeah.
I have to break down what you're saying. You said to me that machines and humans, we trying to make things easier.
let me put it this way. Okay.
You said machines are trying to make things easier, and we trying to make things easier, and machines are trying to make things easier. So we all want to be one. And I'm asking, do machines try to make things harder? And you're like, no, and now you're saying yes. Which one is it? It's both.
No, it's both.
So they make
It's both.
they
It's
try to make
both. Let me
things
put it
easier
this
and
way.
harder. Okay,
Let me
fine,
put it
we
this
can
way.
move on.
Let me put it
You
this
don't
way.
have to. Okay,
I can't find an example where it's not entertaining for them to make your life harder. You know what I'm saying? So you choose to play chess at expert level. You choose to play Candy Crush when it's hurting your soul. You know, because it's fun. You know.
So I choose to make things harder.
Eh?
Or does the machine choose to make things harder, or do I choose it?
That's who. But it's fun for you. That hardness, it's fun.
I don't deny that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who makes it harder?
Both of you, by winning and it by being programmed to make things
Programmed
more,
by who?
a human.
Exactly.
But that human was taught by someone else to program and to come up with ideas.
So you get into my point that this is man-made.
So
we're not.
the
I'm not
first,
disputing.
okay, I
I'm
think
not, wait.
I think okay, you'll carry on.
Okay.
Just a quick point. I think the genesis of the programming is the difference between machine and man.
Okay, I'll say the genesis of the programming is the desire of the programmer, but the desire still controls the body, the program.
That made no sense to me. Do you understand that?
The desire, your desires.
Break it down off.
So what do you desire, Jafta?
What do I desire?
Jingle
Lots
man.
of sex.
Okay, let me just first.
No.
Jafta, I'm saying the first difference we found, based on his own words now, not that I'm arguing against you or arguing for him, but based on what he said, what I've heard from by listening, we said that the machine is programmed, but you can argue that the human was also programmed. Then if we go to the first programming, the first programming that we are aware of as humans is by another human, not a machine program, but by another human, right? So the genesis of the programming is the first difference we've established between machine and man.
Yeah.
Okay.
We agree on that? We all agree on that?
agree on that.
Okay, so now let's move forward now. You said some words, Ralph, that made no sense to both of us. Break it down.
Okay, your desire, you say you desire to have a lot of sex.
Are you linking this to this, or is it something else?
I'm linking it to it.
Okay.
As to how the genesis is a problem in its own. Your desires control who you are. Yes, that's the problem. Your body, your actions are all controlled by your desires. So that starting point is a problem as well.
Wait.
Because now you can put desires on in a computer or in a machine. For instance, my phone that got lost can tell me I'm cold. You know what I'm saying? Warm me up.
But who put that there? You were saying, what's the difference between
Who
human
told
and
you?
machine?
Who told you that you were
No,
cold?
but we can't argue that point, Jafta, because I think we all agreed. When you say who put that there, it's going to be a human put that there, and we all agree that the first difference is that the genesis, which is the
But
human
now he's
thing.
saying that's the problem, so I don't know where that's going.
I'm saying the desires of the human
Yes, are the problem.
are independent of the body of the human, right? So what you want to do,
The desires
Your thoughts,
of the
your
human
thoughts.
are independent of the human.
they control what your
You're
body
independent
does.
of the body.
Are independent of the body.
Yeah. So once you make
So
a
what
thought,
you want and what your body wants, two different things. So when R. Kelly
What?
said, "My body says no,"
No, my mind.
my mind,
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
So I think that's what you're being very philosophical.
very philosophical now.
You're understanding me. You're getting him now.
Nah, bro.
You disagree.
I fully disagree, bro.
So your body has never told you yes, and your mind said no.
Okay, let me put it this way.
Come on,
Okay, let me put it this way.
Okay, that's happened.
that's happened.
Because
So that's what he's saying.
because
And you're saying machines are the same way?
eh?
Are you saying machines are the same way?
In terms of
In terms of me feeling a desire and my mind is saying no, but my body saying yes.
Now,
My body.
there's some dark humor. No.
Hey?
No, Jeff. But we're also not just discussing machines now. We're discussing the possibilities of machines in the future. I'm not for the side that I'm talking. In my class, I am just
He's
going
doing the booger disclaimer.
back and forth. Yeah, I'm going back and forth in my lecture because I'm telling them you're crazy. What's
I don't know
happening?
what's connecting to.
Oh.
I'm
In
telling
your
them you're
class?
crazy. I'm telling them they're crazy.
Are there hot bitches in your class? Sorry,
Jesus.
sidebar,
What?
sidebar.
You always do this.
Sidebar,
What a tangent.
Sidebar,
My
just
crush.
a sidebar.
My crush is in my class.
You've got a crush in your class. That's crazy. We're gonna get to that.
That lady.
But tell me about the machines. So the machines do what?
We don't know what they're gonna do in the future. That's the thing.
This is a very
But
technical.
but you know there's machine learning and stuff like that. So machines can come up with their own things that we don't understand in general.
But who? My
And
argument.
then
is
we
that
don't know them what they want. That's
The
Facebook.
potential.
Yeah. Facebook started
Okay.
they switched it off because then they were talking to themselves and
Oh yeah, and they were planning to like destroy the world or
they
something.
were just they couldn't understand what they were saying and they're just like we don't know what the fuck's going on. They switched it off.
That's
Because they
true.
weren't speaking human language. They taught it human language, but they didn't restrict it to human language. And then they started speaking to each other. And then it's like, close. So, we just...
Oh, that's so interesting. I'd be so scared, but I'd want to know. Like,
Yeah, I'd want to
I'd be
know.
like, guys, I'll let you both live. Don't kill me. I want to see what you guys are planning. Let me in.
That's the scary part.
Huh?
That could happen. You know?
Like machines could really kill us. Cause all the machines
they can only
right
go
now.
as far as our
But
collective
every machine-
knowledge. That's the problem.
But every machine knows where you are all the time.
Because
you always have your phone on you.
You must understand something, though, guys. You say machines can only go as far as our collective knowledge. Technically,
They can go further.
no, well, you can go as far as your knowledge that you already know, and then using the knowledge you already know, experiment. You know what I mean? Then you experiment to do something else. So we all live by historic events. So machines don't need to like have future predicting powers to be like different from humans or whatever, or to be the same as humans. We all use historic events, and they could use the information that we've already documented to create new things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's what they do. Like, they can create new music. Like, new genres of music.
Have you guys ever watched American Gods?
No.
You should get into that show. It's about the old gods who are like the Greek gods, the mythology and the belief of those people to the new gods, which are the computer, the internet, music, and stuff like that. And now they're versing each other for attention.
You just scrapped out Jesus and the whole squad there.
What do you mean?
Just
Yeah, it's a series, bro. It's entertainment, but it makes you think.
So they don't put Jesus in there.
No, there's no
he's
Jesus
not.
there.
They don't count him as a G.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think
It's
there's been a religion bigger than him, and
It's mostly Greek mythology. Greek mythology doesn't have Jesus in it.
apparently Greek mythology and Christianity have a lot of similarity.
And
Most religions have
Egyptian
many similarities.
thingy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Hercules, Jesus.
Yeah. Like Jesus is apparently Hercules,
Yeah.
half man, half human.
And Hercules
God and
is-
Mary.
Yeah. Well, half man, half eagle in Egypt.
But eagle is like a majestic
yeah,
thing.
it's a majestic thing.
Most religions are all
You know
very
why?
similar.
You know why? No.
It's
You know
just
why?
it differs in different things.
Can
It
I
just
put it out there?
Agreed.
In my terms of very limited understanding of my notes from last semester.
Yeah, disclaimer, people. We all don't know about religion here.
yeah.
The best we are. His mom goes to church. We were raised in church, but we never listened. I don't know. Do you listen to church?
I listen. Uncle told me a lot about
I listen.
anger. I don't know how much it worked, but I understood a lot about
I
anger.
don't know how much I applied. This
Church is the best killer of insomnia. If you can't sleep,
Yeah,
For
man.
you, it does the job.
he hates it. He hates it. He always bumps me into them. Like, hey, wake up. Wake up.
You always just sleep in church.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I can't lie.
slaps.
I'm mostly the same. Like when we used to go to church, like we see it. Oh my god,
Let's try.
bro.
There's just something about it's like white noise, you know. You know when the You know, the sound is constant. And it just starts echoing.
Bro. Gone. For how long have you been doing that, like sleeping in church?
Almost all my life. I only listen when my father speaks. Again, guys, for those who don't know, don't listen to us. My father is actually my uncle. Yeah. Anyway, so when my father speaks, and like he's like the main pastor, I listen to him. But let any other person speak. Let any person speak. I don't listen to that.
And you don't go to church on your own accord? Like on your own, like it's not a choice of yours to go to church.
No. No, we get forced. We get threatened by. We get threatened.
That's not one of those.
It's so funny when grown-ass men have to adhere to their parents.
Yeah, no, it's just
even if I'm 30, like, you know, when I was 29, 28, 30, all of those ages.
Yeah.
Every year I go home during Christmas times, and big church things happen around those times. And then we'd want to hang out outside, you know, because he'd be at varsity, I'd be at work, and we don't see each other. So now we're seeing each other, you know. So like, we want to talk our stories of what happened. Mom sees us, why aren't you guys at church? First thing, ask
go.
We find any excuse. Like Tunyo, but my mom, she's quite dramatic, but she's a lovely woman. She's a lovely woman. Lovely woman.
Funny person.
I want to find my own church though. Like I want it to be of my choosing. I want it to be of my choosing. I like church. I think
your vibe. Artist, your vibe.
My vibe. Yeah. What's my vibe?
You will vibe. Yeah, shame. Our church is nice. Just that sometimes they let anybody speak. Let me tell you what I think happens. Huh?
There's not even testimony there. He didn't want that.
Okay.
He's like, no.
All right, Ralph. When I went, there was this big event, and there were like 20 pastors sitting at the front.
Oh yeah.
Remember
that was like a 10-year anniversary.
Let me tell a story. So there was a big event, right? I don't go to this church every time. I go to it on big events or on, you know.
My back is so far.
Sorry, buddy. So then we get there.
That is so insincere. I'm so hurt.
I don't know what you want me to fucking say, bitch.
Yes,
bruh. I said sorry, take that. Anyway, so I get there and there's 20 pastors sitting at the front there, and then now at our church we feed the people like nice, like it's like a fucking hotel. Yeah. Like, you know, I think that's where all the tithe money goes. But actually, it's like they're building the church, so tithe money does good things. But we eat like really nice food, you know. What we dombo that day with what was it, like lamb or whatever, like nice curries and cow. I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. You guys should have locked. Anyway, what?
We should have locked. Why were you so sure about that? Why were you so sure? You guys should have looked. And let me just continue with life. Hey?
Look. I didn't catch it properly. I'm going to catch it on the vid. On the vid. Did you watch?
Catch it on the vid.
Did you watch what's his name? Kevin Hart's new special?
No.
Oh, you didn't pay for Netflix, it's dickhead.
I'm not gonna pay this month again.
Nah, that's not cool, man. Anyway, so I watched the Kevin Hart special, the new special, and he calls COVID the vid. So he says I caught the vid, so that's why we laughing because I'm gonna catch it on the vid. So there's like a double entendre, you know? Yeah, you can imagine how lost you are. So anyway, so now they're cooking outside. Now we're supposed to finish at like 12. I can't remember the time, but we weren't finished.
This is at the event now.
At the event at the church, we're not finished. So there's a signal that happens between, and it's normally my mom and the uncle, the father guy. Oh yeah, one of the aunties though, like the main aunties. So they come in the door and they throw a signal like, you know, like
oh no
all right, whatever, all those flipping women, bro, like all of them. They come there and they rotate in terms of telling them that it's sharp, you can stop the sermon now, or no, cancel it.
Yeah.
So then it will drag, and you'll see now, this guy is pulling things out of his bum, and then all of a Sunday, you will see like he says, I want you to introduce you guys to pasta. He never makes other pastors speak. But now, because they're taking forever, because they're cooking something that's hard, he dumb baller,
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, I want to introduce you to Poster Ban. I'm just going to give you 5 minutes to say something about yourself. Gives him the mic. And guy talks. It gives us the verse and he sits down. He's like, all right, now. He's out now. He's out.
He's out of his tricks.
He plans a sermon. He's very meticulous,
Yeah.
So then, if you drag him now, he has to make a plan. So he makes like weird people talk now, like 10 different pastors spoke. The one guy, we're in KwaZulu Natal in Greytown, my homie, gets up and he speaks in Sotho, bruh.
What a boss. Nah, I love them for that.
Like, go drink.
Go ching.
I have no idea what he said. No idea. Anyway.
It's chill.
But yeah, it's a lovely place, man. Speaking about, sorry, man, different languages, but I want to call you out on something, man.
What's that, bro?
Every time at work, when we get a client that walks in and they're closer, you give them the best fucking service that it only comes out for the closer people. He's closer,
bro. I think I give everybody. And I look at him. I give everybody.
With the other guys, we even discuss. You're like, look at this guy. If it's a Zulu man, it's just like, yeah, show him face, yeah. Let it be a closer man.
No.
I
think I go hard for everybody, bro. I go hard for everybody.
I won't lie. You go hard. You go harder than everybody else because I've seen you. But when it's a closer person, you go even harder than.
There's a relation though, and as soon as you start speaking closer to a person, it's more relatable than to a lady who's speaking Afrikaans to her husband. Do you get what I'm saying? She's speaking Afrikaans to her husband. I'm speaking.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Zulu.
No. Oh, bro, I have the best time with Zulu people, bro. We make jokes while we're there. Come on, bro.
I'm not saying you're mean to that. I'm not saying you're mean to them. I'm just saying I've noticed that with closer people, you're extra nice, and you become a child. He becomes a child, bro.
Bro.
Like a lady who's about 32, maybe.
It looks that way.
I'm like, this nigga. I don't even tell him, oh nigga, you grown. You that's not your mom, bro.
But it's a respect thing, though.
Like a 30-year-old woman said to me, "Ipinganyam." I'm like, lady, like, how
he can smash.
He can today. That lady, bro.
Which lady?
Lady today that came in today, also closer, and you went ham for. You'll remember her.
Which one?
You know her very well.
I can't remember.
How many closer women came in today?
Oh, the one with
exactly. You remember?
Okay, I remember.
Yeah. You could smash there.
Yeah,
You see,
yeah.
she's not that old, but now he's acting like he's 12, and she's treating him like he's 12. They like almost the same, like maybe 5 years difference.
Do you think I'd do that to my mom then?
Why? Do what?
The thing that you're talking about.
Smash.
What the fuck?
I'm looking at it.
No, motherfucker.
What are you saying, bro?
Are you crazy?
What are you saying?
I'm saying, do I do that to my mom? Maybe. This thing of treat myself like I'm 12 and then she treats me like
yeah. We all do that.
But you are.
How can you not do that?
So then,
how can it's deadly.
But like,
is your mom 30?
No. Mom's way older.
Let me tell you something. If you don't do that, you want to die, because in the animal world, right? There's normally one alpha male and one. Is it an alpha female or omega? I don't know. Bro.
Omega female. We're going with that one. Okay. Omega female.
All right, cool. That's the name of this episode here.
Omega female.
All right. So there's one alpha male and one alpha female, and then now if there's more than one, in most animal communities, if there's more than one, there's a clash, and then they kick that one out and they become a nomad. I understand that in lion communities, right? Now if you're at home and you want to be equal to your mom or equal to your dad, you causing commotion. Like they're gonna want to fuck you up one way or another. They're gonna want to prove that I'm still the one with the big kahunas here. I'm the one with the big tits.
Fuck you up.
You know?
Like when the other guys were told I can still fuck all of you up. Everyone kept quiet. That was dope.
Yeah, we've got
He's
like
a bully.
our brothers are giants, right?
Yeah.
Like you look at us like, oh, you guys are big. We just like wide. They tall and like they're just massive. Like they're giants, you know.
Yeah.
Same as the father guy. So now there was some sort of argument. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And the father at some point, because like my bros and my father, they speak in like they're brothers. They even call him Uputi. They don't call him by name.
Yeah.
So at some point, I heard the story. I wasn't here. At some point, the father guy is like, "Don't forget, I can still fuck all of you up."
Out of nowhere.
I don't know. I wasn't there, but that's what the story says.
Yeah.
At some point, these words came out of the father guy, and then all these other giants kept quiet.
What were you gonna say?
I was telling him last week on the other one how on season 11 how I got fucked up by the uncle. You were there, wasn't it?
In the bedroom?
Yeah.
Or in the living room?
No, in the bedroom when he challenged me.
I wasn't in the bedroom.
Where were you?
I was in the house doing children's stuff.
I was alone.
I was 12. I was doing other things.
No, Ralph, you were there, bruh.
No. I wasn't there.
You didn't see him fuck me up?
You told me about it.
Oh, shit. I don't have any witnesses to that story.
He's there.
He's gonna die. He's old. He's old. He doesn't count. I don't even think he remembers.
You
that
can tell it.
happened.
You didn't win, so there's none really.
What do you mean he didn't win?
You didn't win,
Oh,
so no one's gonna be like, ah, no man.
I did.
I lost, and everyone's gonna be like,
I'm proud I lost. I mean, imagine I can beat up my dad. Who am I gonna trust after that?
Just managing goons.
It's funny you didn't try that parenting though.
No, I wouldn't. Barrington was a proper giant. Like he was a proper giant with muscles. That's my real dad now. Yeah. You know? Like he was, I know he was a machine, and he did boxing and ran comrades, and he was tall, and he was, no. I wouldn't even come. Nah. Yeah. Anyway.
So, just to, I don't even know how to swing it through, but so I was chilling with my cousins. I went to my uncle's place to see my grandmother, and shit, it was a nice experience. I missed my gran. It was a fucking amazing experience. My gran's good. She has diabetes and shit, so whatever. But she's good. And so I'm chilling there. My cousins are, one's 14 and the other one is 11. So the 11-year-old is on the iPad watching anime. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? The other one is on her iPad going through Instagram and TikTok. So I'm walking in. I want to talk now. Sit down in the middle of them. Yo, guys, what's going on? Take out the earphones. Hi, how are you? Good.
Girls, guys.
Oh, the youngest one is a guy, is a boy, guy, and the oldest one is a girl. The older one is a girl.
12 and 14.
Yeah, no, 11 and 14.
Alright.
The younger one is 11 and the older one's 14.
Alright.
So they're on their phones. They're doing their thing. I'm like, what is happening? So I sit down. The girl is talking to me. She's showing me her TikTok videos. How old do you think they are? Look at the dance. She's only 12. I can do it too. And I'm like, what is going on here? So I asked them, I'm like, do you guys ever play outside? So the younger one's like, yo, like sometimes. And I'm like, these guys don't go outside at all. Like I even tried to remember, how did we grow up? Did we just grow up being inside the house? No, we weren't inside the house. No. We definitely weren't inside the house.
Yeah. As I mentioned,
I think even when we had phones at that age, we
our phones were boring. We had Snake.
We
had Snake and Tetris. Space Impact was futuristic.
Space Impact was the shit.
Space Impact was the shit.
Space Impact was the shit.
You were in that world and you were driving that ship like
bro. And you know what's crazy? The graphics don't even matter. The graphics don't even matter, bro.
The story is enough. You can see what they were trying to do, and you add your own touch.
When the boss comes in like this.
No, wait. What color was the boss in your head?
Everything was black and green.
Okay, fine, but like when you created this world now.
He had to be like a red and with black linings and shit like that.
Okay, winner.
And
you didn't think about it.
Purple, bro. Purple
shit,
is gold.
that might have actually.
Purple.
Yeah.
It had to.
It's a good color, but why would it be purple?
It just made sense as purple. It just made sense. It just made sense as
you were
purple.
thinking of Kings of Spare.
What?
Because they liked purple and they're pretty mean.
No.
But you know what makes more sense to me?
Hmm.
The ship being purple. The ship that you're working with being purple.
Okay, but
makes
that
more
whole
sense.
theme had that pinkish,
Was the ship
purplish.
purple?
For sure, I agree with you.
Nah, it's black and white,
I
Ralph.
agree
But
with
now
you.
you're
Yeah,
a
'cause
kid
I know
and you
It's not black
imagine
and white.
I never did that.
green and.
You never played Space Impact.
You never
I
imagined.
never
Oh,
imagined
you never
it
imagined
in a color. I just was always.
You were just playing.
Yeah. I
Nah,
was
bro.
scared.
I let my imagination run wild with all that shit. Even
Yeah,
Snake.
Did you have a color
Playing
for the
Snake.
snake? Because for me, it was just not dying. That was.
Yeah, of course, not dying. But when you imagining, when you engulfed in the game, you start thinking about it, and it takes you to a different world. You're not like that.
No.
I feel like this is a phenomenon that therapists or psychologists should study.
Yeah.
That there are people like you and I who would do that, and there are people like him who wouldn't.
I don't know why you guys do it.
No, the thing is,
There's no need for it.
I don't want to call you a liar because I don't know what's going on in your head. But in my head, it's just like, how is it possible that you don't? Oh, as a child. Oh no, out of memory.
Oh fuck! Where did it stop? Okay, we'll see where we stop.
So Jay, what was your point with the whole gaming story?
So with the, I can't remember what point it was. I can't lie.
But what I was saying was that I'm not trying to say Ralph is a liar or anything, but I just don't get how.
Well, I don't understand it.
Okay, I don't get how. Ralph, you don't know how much that fucking ruined Anyway, I'm not calling you a liar or anything, but I just don't understand how there's people like me who actually get engrossed in the game like that at that age. Maybe now, obviously, and there are people like you at the same age or a similar age. You just see it as just black and white, and you don't try make your own world. So I'm saying that therapists should study that phenomenon of the difference.
I personally, when Jobs was saying,
when
Jobs was saying, oh no, it was red with green and stuff, and you were like, I was like, these liars. I was like, these lying children.
Anyway, you wanted to tell us how the game makes you vibe.
Yeah, bro. So I found this new game. Where you have to aim and shoot at people. I also think the game is hella racist too. I'm not gonna get to that. So like, you aim and shoot at people. They give you missions. So you like the sniper. They're like, there's a guy coming out of the bank. He's got a briefcase. That briefcase has got a bomb. Shoot him before the bomb explodes. So shit like that.
But don't tell me it's the Taliban that comes out.
Nah. I would have much preferred that.
That's racist.
No,
that's racist, man.
No, I would have much preferred that. For me personally, because now everything is black people. So the person you're always shooting is black people. There's cops. Protect our people. And there's cops that you have to protect, and you're shooting black people off the roof.
I know that game. It's so funny. It's not funny, but like it's not funny when you put it in that side way. But it is such a fun game.
It's a hell of a fun game.
You're cracking people's heads.
It's hell of a fun game.
The whole time.
And you get more
I never thought of
points.
it as racist because I'm not a racist person. I don't see color. I see a game. You have to shoot people's heads off. I don't see that. Now I see that all the big bosses are white. You know, when they're wearing suits, it's all white people and all that stuff. People trying to kill the judges. Like,
is it really racist though? Because isn't that what life is?
Yeah.
Is that what life is though?
That's what life is. All the big bosses are white. Not all of them, but most of them. You'll find one Motsepe there and there. And then like most of the criminals are black.
I mean, that's the representation we've been forced to
No.
accept.
For me, it was everyone I'm shooting was a criminal, regardless of the color.
Yeah.
I was blue. You know when they say we are blue. I was blue.
I don't care if you're black or white.
It didn't matter
if
for
10
me.
black guys come out and one white guy come out, I'm killing them the same. And if it's vice versa, killing them the same.
But yeah, it is racist. I'm supporting
It's hella racist, man. Every bad
because the
guy is
sniper
black
is white,
and
I'm pretty sure. They don't give you a profile for the sniper, it's just white.
Yeah, you know, like in FIFA, they let you choose the player. They don't let you choose the player. They let you choose the gun,
John,
my boy.
go kill.
They let you choose the gun, my boy. Only. All you see is the clown.
It's a fucking beat.
I've never seen it like that, but like it's real. It's real.
It's real, bro.
Anyway, so I'm sorry you guys had to go through whatever you went through to think like this. But I just think it's just a depiction of reality, maybe an exaggerated reality. Most criminals in our worlds are black, and most bosses are white.
I disagree. I think
But you know the thing is,
we can't argue with
you
stats
know
and
the
facts,
thing is,
man.
you know the thing about that.
What do you think white monopoly
what
capital is?
what kind of criminals are we talking about?
Like the ones that go to jail, like violent criminals. The ones that you want to shoot.
Hello.
You don't want to shoot a fraudster. You want to shoot someone who's
You don't want to shoot a fraudster.
No.
I'm being frauded, bro. At work, I'm being frauded.
So you want to shoot them?
Fine.
What did you say?
Good.
Huh?
It's not cool.
Who the fuck do you want to shoot? You want to... I'm not ignoring you guys.
I'm saying. The thing you said it can't happen. Like,
What's
it's a depiction of reality. What you see in your games also sort of is messed up. Look, this one comedian or this one speaker said his or her daughter watches a show with a black doctor who's a girl. And when they got to the thing, it was a white doctor who was a man. And the black girl didn't trust the white doctor. Right? So now when you see dodgy people as black people, it gives you a depiction of black people as dodgy people. In general.
It's the propaganda that Hitler and them had put in their books,
you know what I mean?
the Nazis.
So this girl wanted,
the Jewish people
this person's daughter wanted a black female doctor because in her life, in her games, in her videos, she's ever only seen a black female doctor. She doesn't understand white doctors, she doesn't trust white people. You know what I mean?
So you think these games are purposely doing this?
Of course they purposely.
Machines are racist.
The people who make the machines, bro.
Yes, things that are the coding that goes into machines. It doesn't specifically say race sometimes, you know what I mean?
They just make it.
Oh no, I'm going off tangent again. But believe me.
Yeah, you totally lost me. You see what I was talking about, what he does. We were talking about the game being racist. Now the machine is racist. What?
I don't know where we're going.
Yo,
taking us everywhere.
It is.
Ralph needs to go on a rant. He needs to be quiet.
Give him 20 minutes and let him just go.
But I want to show you how they don't need to put like a racist thing behind it. They can say, if someone says risk, put them as high risk to pay back a loan. If someone says Christian, put them as low risk. Chances are, if you're black, they don't have to say if you're black, high risk. They just have to put an area. You know what I mean? So they can take out the explicit racial cards or sexual gender, but the way they code it and the way they put limits to the machines and the games and sort of is discriminatory. I don't say racist.
So the question then
racist,
becomes,
it's definitely racist.
The question
we must stop saying it.
Alright,
they're racist. Fuck them.
Discriminate.
Okay, calm down.
No.
Calm down.
I want to go for
He said no. He said no.
Okay, this is the question, guys.
Yeah, man.
Is it the coders and programmers are racist, or the machines are racist? Or maybe both. Which one is it? Are the machines objective and then coded to be racist? Or are the
machines will do whatever the humans say you must do.
So the machines are objective. If a black person codes it, that machine won't be racist. Or it will be racist.
A child's objective as well.
A what?
A child.
A child is objective. And then they
like a machine, like you know how a machine? No wait, you know a machine. So a code, an algorithm, this thing doesn't work without testing data. So they have to put some sort of test in order for it to work. You know what I mean? And then once it's done, once they find it to be accurate enough, they'll put like you guys in the facial recognition and the phone. Like a child. You tell a child black is dangerous. Someone I worked with before has told me that their parents said black is bad. And until they worked for the first time with a bunch of black people, they'd never known that black people could be good. Because they were coded. Garbage in, garbage out. They'd never tried to make friends with black people. They never tried to understand black people because they were told from a young age, this is what it is. And a machine is just like that. If a machine is told from the training set, this is how to do things, the outcome is going to be just as racist or discriminatory.
So the coders are racist.
So it's the coders, yeah. It's not the machine, it's the coders. The machine is like a child, according to what
Yes.
Yeah.
So the machine is me. Because you said I'm the child.
in season 11. But in
I might be a machine.
different context, but yeah.
You might call me Cyborg. You know who Cyborg is? For those of y'all who watch Teen Titans, I'm Cyborg, the big black motherfucker.
You watch it? Yeah, you're losing us, Jay.
I used to watch Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, that was the best shit.
Dexter's
Laboratory. I think I'm gonna tattoo Didi on my body.
Sorry.
Why?
She was one of my favorite characters, girl.
Yo.
What does this button do? Boom.
Come on, I have black cartoons.
They were black cartoons.
Who?
The Boondocks, but I was only like in high school when I saw the Boondocks.
Yeah, it was an adult show.
No man, there was one black TV show that we used to watch on Cartoon Network. What was it called, man? Oh shit, I forgot. There weren't many though. They definitely weren't many.
I can't remember a black show. A black cartoon.
There was one on SABC2 as well. I just forgot what it's called.
Takalani.
Not Takalani.
Those not cartoons.
I'm talking about an actual cartoon where the characters are black.
Super Strikers.
Super Strikers.
Cool, yeah.
But then that was after my time. They were in the comics in my time. Oh, I used to love those things.
Yeah.
So they always won.
It was probably the only comic.
No, they lost. What?
Once or twice.
Oh no, they lost, bro. They lost. They were Kaiser Chiefs. It was heartbreaking. That book was a disappointing book. I think that book killed my reading spree. Because I used to read Super Strikers every time I saw it.
But they learned off their losses. They always played twice and then.
Fair enough. But then, bro, imagine as a child, you love that guy with the spiky hair and shit. And he keeps losing. And I'm like, you're going to look at Super Strikers, I'm going to be sad at the end of this. And you're not going to want to read anything anymore. Those people made me fail. They made me fail the trick exams and shit. Because I could have read more if I enjoyed reading because they were winning. They programmed me to say, if you read here, you're probably going to be disappointed.
Look where he took it. He took it from when I was a kid reading Super Strikers. It demotivated me to read. When I got to matric, I was demotivated to study.
I blame Super Strikers.
Damn.
Yo, bro, that thing was disappointing. Why would you make my favorite team? It's a fucking comic book. Like, the superheroes win.
Yeah.
Why make a comic book where they die? Imagine if Batman dies in a comic book.
I think Batman does die in a comic book.
Which book? Which comic?
Doesn't Batman die?
Iron Man dies.
Yeah, I know Iron Man dies. Doesn't Batman die?
That's a good ending.
Superman dies, killed by Batman. But then he comes back to life.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that killed DC when Batman beat Superman.
Why?
It was just like going straight up. It's Superman.
He has a weakness.
Huh?
It's a weakness.
About Thor show Iron Man. Thor, God.
How do you go your Iron Man though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Iron Man never shot bomb.
Nah, dog.
I'm shy, no how.
Nah, dog.
I'm shy.
Captain America covers everyone.
Who Wakanda bagqoka kahle kahle.
Nah.
Kodwa
Captain America covers
Wakanda ushaya ubhuti wakhe kuphela futhi.
Hey baba. Hey baba.
Ushaya ubhuti wakhe.
Ngizwani mina la.
Lo United.
Ngizwani mina la.
The evil one.
Oh.
Yeah, yena kuphela umuntu abhaya.
Captain America covers everybody there. Trust. Hands. Hands. Captain America covers everyone there. Everyone there, bro.
How?
Everyone there. Hands.
How does he beat Hulk?
Doesn't he beat Hulk?
Hulk Hulk.
Thanos uyawaqeda ngesibhaqa. Sengashiye Thanos.
Okay, Thanos is a criminal.
Do you know why I don't rate Hulk?
What?
In that last movie where he was wearing the glasses and he was talking.
We were scared.
I didn't like that.
We were scared though.
Professor Hulk.
Yeah, when he was just green the whole time he was big. I don't rate that. I want crazy Hulk. Hulk who comes there, destroys the world.
That's why he couldn't fight.
Yeah, what's up?
Fucking
Hulk's bad.
Hulk
is with three.
Yeah, wait.
3 punches.
Yeah, I think Thanos.
You are didn't drop Bob or Jeff.
Thanos with the hands, man. Thanos with the hands.
But I just called Thanos a criminal. I wanted to say villain, but it didn't raise the question in my mind. Was what Thanos did criminal?
You are a
It's such a deep
until
question.
you win.
Huh?
It's a deep ass question.
No, but Ralph, like, what laws did he break? In today's laws that you know,
Killing people.
no one died.
The
They
universe.
disappeared.
Yes.
But no one died.
So.
No, but in other planets he was killing people. Remember in Gamora's planet, they killed everyone on the planet except
Oh yeah, he shot people there. But in this universe, that's not a crime.
In shooting people.
To kill other aliens there. You don't have a crime
Other what?
against
Aliens.
Yeah. They aliens.
Other what? Aliens.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, he was the other side of those people.
What do you mean?
People didn't want to go away. He wanted them to go away, so he was the bad guy. He won.
I get you, but he came to the world.
I think the Avengers fucked up by going back to him. Because he was sitting in the world and he was chilling.
Nah, they had to, Ralph.
Dude, they wanted their friends back. They wanted Spider-Man. He went back to say Spider-Man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, well, they thought that even if they do make a plan to get him back, which means he got half the world back, Thanos will then say, oh, well, I'm off retirement. Yeah. Put on his jacket again. Alright, where's Hulk? You know?
Yeah, I'm just saying they should have left him.
Should have left Thanos to do what he wanted to do.
They should have went to find the stones and reach people back. But like, they should have left Thanos himself. Or did he have something they needed?
No, they didn't even want Thanos to know. Remember, it was that girl, Thanos' second daughter, the one from the past who helped Thanos get back to where they were in that time. You don't remember? Nah, that means you missed the movie. I've watched it like 15 times. So
how could you watch it 15 times? It's a 3-hour movie, bro.
Yeah, bro. I watched it.
I remember watching that movie thinking it's gonna end.
Watched once.
Me too. In the cinema. Was it with you?
No.
You watched it once and you understood everything?
Well, obviously not. I'll probably watch it with my girl, so I probably missed out on a lot of things.
Yeah. You see.
What's happening now? Who's that?
Is that what she says? Oh my.
Well, I won't lie, I fill in my girl a lot before the movie, so she doesn't ask. But I mean, at the end of the day, she's a girl, she'll ask.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why when I take my girls to the movies, I just make them suck my dick and I watch the movie.
Jesus. Alright.
I don't know.
It's
a real thing, or was it just like a flex?
Sorry?
Like a real thing.
That's a real thing. That's a real
thing. So girls, if you ever say now, like, oh no, he took me out to a movie.
I know.
If you know what
your breath smells like dick.
Don't say that. I was respectful.
I wasn't. If I take a girl to a movie, I make them suck my dick.
Yeah.
I think they're like,
no, hold on. I said make. No, consensually. All of it was consensual. All of it was consensual. Please, that's a disclaimer. All of it was consensual.
You don't have to say it. They can change it. They could just go back like it wasn't.
Yeah. I've got a quick question, guys. Just before we close this thing off, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Speaking about consent and all that shit, how do we as men handle having friends and family, like brothers or fathers or uncles, relatives, best friends, who are GBV people?
What do you mean GBV people?
People who commit gender-based violence. How do we
cut those people off, bro?
You'll cut your baby bro off if he slaps a woman.
No.
Oh shit,
that
was quick. You sold out the woman like this. The first guy, he didn't even think like, nah, he can slap you on.
No, that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about like, you gotta know the situation, bro. And I've realized it's okay. You can have a perspective of if you hit women, then fuck you, whatever. But there's gotta be a perspective, bro. There's something happened for it to get there, and I think for it to be a fair.
It's true though.
I think for it to be a fair thing. Oh, you niggas is laughing, but I'm real. For it to be a fair thing, you have to know what happened throughout the whole thing.
I mean,
it changes my question, but whoa.
Why does it change your question?
Now, you see, like, now we're gonna concentrate on is there ever a good reason to justify that you hit women? That's where you took it to.
Okay, sorry,
you took it there.
That's
you know.
Where I meant to take it.
But my question is basically, if now you do have someone in your life, let's say a baby bro, a big bro, who not even just slaps.
My point was assess the situation. It was too brash of me to just say, cut them off. And,
Okay,
that's what we've been.
Give us an example of a relative like your bro. Let's just, you have a baby bro. Let's say a baby bro beats women that he dates. What reason does he have to beat a girlfriend up?
Beat them up?
Yeah.
I thought you said slap, bro.
What is that?
Has all the reasons.
I think there's a difference between and your girl pissed you off and you backhand.
No.
There's no difference
I
at all.
feel like you have all the reasons to beat a woman. You really should. That's not the question, but you really just shouldn't. If I piss you or you piss me off, I want to punch you. It's just, I don't know how it's going to end all the time. So I don't. And a woman's weak, so you'll fuck them up. If you're a mean person.
But no, the mere fact that you know.
The question is, well, how do you handle the people? I think it's just about talking to them.
Okay, you know what? I normally utter those words a lot when I'm in debates about this, but you know how I always argue against myself sometimes.
Would you?
I always say that, yeah, man, if the woman pisses you off, just like if a man pisses you off, treat them equally, fuck them up equally. But I wouldn't do all of that. I'm just saying, like, if I can see the situation, no, this woman was rude, so it makes sense why I hit her. But anyway, that's not my point.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying hit the people.
What are you saying? It's justified.
I'm saying it makes sense how a woman.
So it's not justified.
But you can't justify the actual action of hitting a woman. But the feeling of
there's an understandability of
how it.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I mean,
you guys are saying yes, no, it's cold and it's hot.
No, it's not.
Which one is it?
You see, if
it's situational.
If you pop a girl, right? If you pop a girl,
what's pop?
Slap.
Pop, right?
Backhand. Hey, we're not full sack.
You're just trying to get out the house. That's evil. But there's some times where she might have done something that pissed you off. You know what I mean? I'm saying there's no need to actually go ahead with the physical action. But if you had to do it, we'd be like, oh, I see how it got that far. But it was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I see.
But it's not justified.
No, it's not justified.
I still think you're wrong.
You shouldn't hit a woman.
No, I still think.
So there's no way, there's no reason to justify
self-defense.
Huh?
Self-defense.
If she's got a knife or a gun on you.
No, just self-defense.
Then you can.
I could defend myself. There's a lot of women I could picture. Yeah.
That one girl told you that she can slap the shit out of me.
You'd need to defend yourself. You wouldn't be able to just. You're not gonna
throw her. Hold her.
I'd kick her in the face.
No, you wouldn't. You'd hold her. You'd hold her back.
Y'all really
you know what I look at it like, bro? I look at it like, because I always argue against any opposite side, but when I argue against the side of which, no, you can't hit a woman if she's just as rude as a man or whatever, sometimes I find myself in that situation. I think of it, no, it's like saying, if a child is rude to you, you can beat that child up because it's equally as rude as an adult.
Okay, so you're saying a woman is not morally responsible? An adult woman,
I'm saying that when it comes to and I'm not equating women to children in any way because I know how this is coming out. What?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No. Like, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying when it comes to the physical side of it, women. Oh, okay, I'll let you talk now.
You put up his hand like you're in class.
Women are physically or ordinarily physically inferior when it comes to fighting. So for a man who's ordinarily physically superior to treat a woman who's ordinarily physically inferior is equal to another physically superior man, that there becomes ridiculous. Because just like a child who's physically inferior, we shouldn't resort to a physical solution.
Do you think if you're ordinarily inferior to another man, you should refer to a physical situation?
Fuck all this shit. If you arguing with your girl and you shouting at each other and she slaps the shit out of you, there's a part of me. Listen to me. There's a part of me that understands where you as a dude react towards you. Oh shit, you hit me. I'm gonna listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna finish. there's a part of me that understands Uti, there can just be a reaction of you just hitting back. I'm not saying it's right, but there's a part of me that understands Uti, that can happen. If you hit me, I'm not supposed to hit you back, of course, but I can understand Uti, there's a part of me as a man that is just gonna react and just hit. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's correct. It can't be justified, but I understand it. That's what I'm saying. Manja, y'all are using big words.
I understand
like,
it. You can't justify it, but I understand it.
What is that? Why is that confusing? Why can I not say that?
Yes, it makes. You can say that.
Okay,
you can say that. Because to understand something doesn't mean you have to agree or disagree. But to justify something means that you have to make me agree with it. You know what I mean?
I understand that there's dudes who have anger problems, maybe, who can just react like that. Maybe I could react like that if a girl were to slap me. I've never been.
I wouldn't.
So again?
I wouldn't.
You definitely wouldn't. You know yourself because it's happened where a girl slapped you and you didn't react.
I wouldn't.
Yes,
slap a girl.
It's happened to you.
No, to him.
And you didn't react.
With a metal pole.
And I held
with
her.
a metal pole, my G. Damn.
A woman
then you definitely not a violent.
It was a colleague even.
Okay, yeah, that adds a whole lot more thing.
Would you hit her back, the colleague?
No, definitely not.
If a colleague picked up, you know the hanger things?
I think give a little squeeze though.
What did you squeeze?
Oh, the leg. I thought you squeezed the
Nah, she was swinging a metal pipe trying to crack my hand. So it's like, you don't need to breathe right now. You just calm down. Just make sure she can breathe and just let go of the pipe and an innocent came through. Yeah, but it was dangerous time. Don't
stop saying people's names, yo. Like fucking hell, this homie, bro.
I tried the whole time until that moment.
Yeah, you've been doing right. You're doing right.
But anyway,
yeah, that's mad though.
Alright,
but now, what are you saying?
Women are not equitable to children.
Yeah, I don't believe in hitting women whatsoever. Like, I don't believe in hitting women. I don't believe in hitting children.
So
I don't believe in hitting weak men. I have never fought.
You don't believe in hitting strong men then?
Why?
Because then they're gonna hit you.
Huh?
We're gonna get fucked up.
Continue.
You're gonna get fucked up.
Why?
Because you're fighting strong people.
But it's a man that I see that okay, we might be equals in this.
Like saying, don't fight X, fight.
Before you go too far
bongs.
in this. Before you go too far in
fight bonkers.
Do you not have the understanding that a man can react to a girl hitting him in the face or hitting
react by physically hitting back?
Physically hitting back. You don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to you. There's a dude that can do that.
No. There's plenty of situations.
So
we're saying the same thing.
There are plenty of situations where, I mean, like,
it's understandable that the dude did that.
I'd argue justify it as well. Like,
justify.
No. I just don't do it.
Justify it. Explain to me why you would say it's justified. How would you argue it being justified? Give me an example.
All right.
Ooh, I hope you
know your 14-year-old kid.
My 14-year-old cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk in and there's this mean maid, like that helps, like a cleaner, helper in the house, who's mean to her.
Don't say cleaner.
Whatever you want to fucking call her. Accept the word you want in your head. I can say whatever I want. What the fuck?
Except nuggets.
Yeah, well, that one makes us lose money. So
words are important.
Anyway, so this fucking helper. I don't like being controlled, man. Like, let me say what I want. So you walk in and she's smoking and you see her burn your cousin. And your cousin's been getting these burns you didn't understand with a cigarette. What do you do in that situation? You say, don't do that to my cousin.
Take it to the cops.
Okay, very mature thing to do. You do the same thing. Not with my baby sister. You're gonna get hurt. I'll go to jail.
You beating up the maid?
Yeah.
It's a very dumb thing.
I mean, I would. If you hurt my baby sister unnecessarily, I don't care if you're a woman or a man, you're getting hurt.
So then you can hurt them with the law. But then why are you hurting them? Why are you hurting them? Because what's done is done. Won't change.
Oh, that's very mature ways of thinking. For the moment that I will be in, then I repeat: if you hurt my baby sister,
I would shout and scream and do all that shit.
Not me.
I definitely wouldn't hit.
I'll hit. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. Do not touch those girls, bro. I can touch them because they're my baby sisters.
You can do what?
I can touch them. Like, oh fuck. Like I can discipline them because I'm doing it out of love, not out of abuse.
Don't abuse.
What? That's another philosophical question. That is discipline, abuse. But we have our own definitions of that. But all I'm saying is that you can't hurt my siblings that are younger than me in front of me. If you hurting my big bro, I mean, if you can hurt him, you can hurt me. You know.
Yeah.
But my sister's like, nah, bro. They rely on me for protection and shit.
So if you walked in on me grabbing your little sister's arm,
you did.
I'm getting the beating.
Dead.
I'm gonna test that out though.
Sheesh. Good luck, man. Like, don't get me wrong. If it's something that happened and then she reports it, then I'm like, fuck. How would I'll react normally? Just go to the cops. But like, if it's something that happens, like.
But how big are your sisters? Are your sisters capable of like beating me up?
One of them, definitely.
One of them, definitely.
Definitely.
Yo, am I 100%? What if I'm just a bitch?
No, you don't. But that girl is dangerous. I've been in altercations with her too. She cut me, bro. It was like a cut on my knee here.
She cut you, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah, she's a beast. A beast. I like that about her. No one can fuck with her. I like that. She's been trained, man. She grew up with these fucking beasts, you know?
I never fought with any of my sisters.
You never fought with any of your sisters? Mm-hmm. Did you want to?
I still do. Sometimes I don't throw hands.
You know how rude girls can be, bro.
You know, but yeah, keep calm. You know. I don't know what's worse. It's whether how I feel if I win or what happens if I lose. So
that would be funny.
You know, it's just sort of.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
That's always the thing. Futhi no mula like a look shin.
I will look, you know, understand.